It's all about Halloween and trick or treat tonight, with teams hoping they get the treat of moving on to the next round of the high school playoffs. Welcome into First and 10. I'm Adam King.
And I'm Nicole Shearin. It's win or go home, the best time of the year, with every single team now fighting for that trip to Canton and a shot to raise that state title trophy.
100%. That's what you got to do. Just keep winning. The energy at Bradley tonight for our game of the week certainly had that special playoff buzz. 2 5-5 teams, both with a believe it just takes one win to spark a run. Double Jerome, well, they want to play spoiler to those Jaguars. This game living up to the expectation. We're going right to the fourth quarter. Bradley up 10-7, and first play of that quarter, Rashad Truss. Nobody is going to touch the man, and it's one play, one touchdown for Bradley. They take the 10-point lead. So Jerome, they need something, but they're backed up on their own goal line. Tipped at the line, and Santiago Navarino slides underneath it. That's the best gift he's getting this Halloween.
Tip, hooray, that's what I say.
Tip, tip, hooray. There you go. You heard it here. Bradley would add another field goal, up 20-7. Jerome, last ditch on fourth down. Really didn't matter anyway. Hilliard, Bradley, you've got to start somewhere. Coach said it earlier. They get their first win, 20-7.
And over in Ranger territory, Hamilton Township hosting Independence. The Sixers coming off a shutout loss to Walnut Ridge last Friday, hoping for some Halloween redemption. And they got the band getting in the spooky spirit tonight. That is a cow, Adam.
That is a cow.
Love
and
to
a dinosaur.
See it. In the first Sixers strike first, it's Maxwell Hereford with the dart to Darren White. Tyler, he says, "Get off me, bro." Bullies his way into the end zone for 6. Now 6-0 Independence. But Rangers answer the call. Lucas King, great last name, isn't it?
I'm a big fan of that.
Finds Tavian Baldwin at the goal line. The diving snag, and Hamilton Township now takes the lead 7-6. Second quarter, Rangers up big. It's off a turnover, and it's Suge Brown with another score. The Rangers survive and advance 40-12 final. Now over at the home of the Fighting Adam Kings.
The Gahanna Bananas.
That's right. It's Gahanna who's hosting the Cruisers of Groveport Madison. And Adam, question, why did the chicken cross the road?
Hit me with it. I'm ready.
It's time for a football game. Look at that guy.
That is a drummer chicken.
Yeah, electric. Pick this one up in the second. 7-6 Lions. Chase McKee. There's trouble. It's batted down by Isaiah White, scooped up by Levon Andrews. He tries to gain some yardage, but he's taken down, so it's now first and goal for the Cruisers. And what do? They take advantage. Baker Bowden dishes to Josiah Foster, and that is shake and bake, baby. Cruisers cruise right into the end zone to take the lead 13-7, and then just before the half, Lions find a little bit of a spark. The ball snapped, but Baker was not ready at all. It's bobbled. Lamine Kamara, ball's out, folks. He absolutely swallows it with just 25 seconds left on the clock. Can they do anything? The Lions cannot convert the score. They head to the locker room, still trailing by 6. And Adam, I hate to say it, but Groveport Madison lives to see another Friday, taking down your guys 2013.
I don't think we need to see that final score. One of the hottest teams in Central Ohio, Olentangy Berwyn. They've won 5 straight heading into the postseason. Try to keep that going tonight against one of the best offenses in Central Ohio, Grove City, but it's defense dominating the day. And let me say, they had the chili going here, the fire pit.
Yum.
10 out of 10, no notes. We start in the second half, and a fake punt. Berwyn down 7-6. That would give them a little bit of a spark. Even the Shark here was a bit caught off guard by that one. Yeah, we're all surprised. But here's the thing. Grove City gets the ball back, so you still need a play. How about the interception from Landon Sexton? The ball lands in his chest. The Bears are in business. The offense struggling so much for Berwyn, but finally, it's the duo of Colton Less to Dallin Maxson starting to cook here and then here. Just needing anything. How about a 60-yard pass? Trying to see the touchdown here.
Get out of the way, sir.
If you could see right there, it would be Maxson running all the way to the end zone. 12-7. Berwyn takes the lead in the third quarter, and that was it. That's their only touchdown of the night, but it's all they need. They get the win 12-7 over Grove City, make it 6 straight. On to Olentangy Orange. Now to the defending state champions, trying to keep it that way. But first, Liberty has to take down Newark. So cold tonight, you had to bring your ski gear at Liberty, and it certainly looked like Alex Leonard is skiing, the way he's moving around all these different defenders, sliding into the end zone, and that is a 6 for 6 points. Liberty on top, but back comes Newark. They're on the 1-yard line. Who needs the tush push when you can just throw it out to Colton Peterson? Woo! Tie game at 7. The drummer Bear certainly approves of that play. And here is a name to keep an eye on in this playoff run. Let me tell you, Grayson Davis, the man can run. Didn't need to use his moves there, but doing this all night long, I know he closed those rings on his Apple Watch. Olentangy, they put up 35. They beat Newark 35-14. They will play Olentangy Braves next week, too. Huge matchups in Olentangy.
Well, we head on over to the City League. The Scots of Walnut Ridge undefeated in conference play, hosting the Wolves of Worthington-Kilbourne. But hey, only one team can survive the night. And you know what they say? Spooky things happen on Halloween. We got Willy Wonka, a hot dog, a dinosaur, Ricky Bobby, shake and bake, baby. And the Wolves wasting no time. First drive, it's Jackson Zabo to Luke Page, and off he goes. Turn on the Jets 2-4. It's now 3-on-1. He's taken down just short of the goal line, and Kilbourne takes advantage. Zabo with an absolute rope to Alex Meek, the first score of the night. Now 6-0 Wolves after a missed point after. But Scots, what do? They answer right back. Marquis Lucas part the seas. He calls his own number and lays that one right on the grass. What a move there to make it 7-6 Scots. They actually go for 2. It's good. So they now widen it 9-6 at this point. And my goodness, this one a barn burner, but it's Walnut Ridge who gets the job done. 58-42 final. That's a lot of points.
All right.
That's 6 games.
That is
already
6
in the
games.
books.
Every week we have to do this math, but I know it's 4
math.
more.
We're not good at math,
yes,
but we try.
I'll tell you, coming up, I'm calling it the game of the night. A last-second play you will not want to miss with Westerville. We got to go to break before you see the end.
Oh, ruined it.
Yeah. Loved all the costumes tonight. I'd like to apologize for not getting the chicken drumstick reference earlier.
I teed you up so hard for that.
I know, it's very bad. I apologize. You know, we have reached the point of the season where wearing gloves is necessary. You saw with all those guys out there, and I will continue to forever forget to bring my gloves. Welcome back to a playoff edition of First and 10, Nicole.
But you know who does remember her gloves?
She brought props.
This girl right here. I always
props.
am prepared, okay? Because you know those cold nights, they mean one thing. It is time for some playoff football in Central Ohio, folks.
It's hard not to be excited. Also bringing their gloves, the receivers at Westerville South. I'm calling it. This is without a doubt the game of the night. Coming down to the final second, South facing off with Louisville. And this is a horrifying mascot, but this is even more of a horrifying play for Louisville fans. 3-0 lead for the Leopards, not anymore. Ian Gordon, 7 minutes to go in the game. This gives South the lead 7-3. But back comes Louisville, however you want to say it. Owen Diamarzio.
You're doing
looking
great,
like
Adam.
Zeke with the crop top 15, and he's gone for 70 yards to give them the 10-7 lead. So we need anything down to the wire. 7 seconds left. South needs just something. I told you they brought their gloves. Hassan Kaba. What a catch. He mosses him. Westerville South, 3 seconds left. They find the end zone. They win 14-10. What a way for the Wildcats to keep their season alive. Now we're heading over to East. Coming off that big win over Linden McKinley. This is a really good East team this season. Keep an eye out for them playing Canton South tonight. Don't believe that they're really good? Well, watch this. Daquan Lindsay looking like T. Higgins out there. Sliding in between the defenders. Number 5 going to find the end zone. That puts the first points on the board in the second quarter. Shout out to Photog Kyle, the spooky moon on Halloween. Very artsy. Now East on the move again, and then they let it fly to Jabari Ray. Comes up just 1 yard short, but don't worry. You can always go to the easy QB sneak, leaning on the Eagles there. A dominant win for East, 43-21. They take down Canton South.
Now over at the home of the Golden Bears, Upper Arlington, coming off a shutout win against Hilliard-Davidson. Now hoping for that same result against Westerville Central. And could they do it? Well, we're about to find out. In the first, 5-0 Bears. And part the seas, it's Drew Theato in for the score. Now 12-0 UA at this point. So we head to the second quarter. And who is it under center? It's Luke Backus. He dishes to Finn Callahan. Now mom called, she said, Finn, it is dinner time. And off he goes. That's 50 yards all the way to the crib for another Bears score to widen it 22-0. And UA, their second straight shutout. They live to see another Friday 37-0 final.
I don't think his mom really called.
I think she did.
Okay.
Thank you, Mom, for that. Now, over in Eagles territory, Caldwell riding a 3-game win streak, hoping to make it 4 straight against Grove City Christian. The band getting hyped tonight. Do you know how to play those, Adam?
I do not.
I don't
Couldn't if I tried.
No, I don't either. We're going to pick this one up in the second. Caldwell up 21-7. It's Gavin Leake. Turn on the Jets. That is 41 yards of pure speed. And Adam, I don't think I've ever seen you run that fast in your life.
Fun fact, my mom played football for Caldwell High School.
Absolute legend. Now off the turnover, who is it? It's Leak again. He finds the end zone for the second time of the night, now 35-7. But Grove City comes knocking on the door. It's Silas Kane, a big-time pick, but doesn't really matter. It's all Caldwell all night, 42-7 final.
My mom was a defensive lineman for Caldwell.
I mean, that is incredible.
I can't imagine
legend.
it went very well. But, you know what did go well? The first week of
It did.
playoffs for 1st and 10.